10 Steps to Naturalization: Understanding the process of becoming a U.S. citizen. Please like and subscribe and click the bell icon for latest upcoming videos. Step 1. Determine if you are already a U.S. citizen. You can become a U.S. citizen by birth or through naturalization. Generally, people are born U.S. citizens if they are born in the United States or if they are born abroad to U.S. citizens. You may also derive U.S. citizenship as a minor following the naturalization of one or both parents. Were you born in the United States or a territory of the United States? If yes, you may already be a U.S. citizen. Is at least one of your parents a U.S. citizen? If yes, refer to Form N-600, Application for Certificate of Citizenship, or Form N-600K, Application for Citizenship and Issuance of Certificate for more information. If you have a U.S. citizen parent who is a U.S. citizen by either birth or naturalization, you may already be a citizen or may be able to apply for a certificate of citizenship based on their citizenship. What to do if you are not a U.S. citizen by birth, or did not acquire or derive U.S. citizenship from your parents automatically after birth? Go to the next step. Step 2. Determine your eligibility to become a U.S. citizen. In general, you may qualify for naturalization if you are at least 18 years old and have been a permanent resident for at least 5 years, or 3 years if you are married to a U.S. citizen, and meet all other eligibility requirements. What to do? Read Form N-400, Instructions for Application for Naturalization, available at U.S.citizen.gov/N-400 to learn more about naturalization and eligibility requirements. Visit the Citizenship Resource Center at USCIS.gov/citizenship for information on the naturalization test and available study materials. Step 3. Prepare Form N-400, Application for Naturalization. When you meet all requirements to become a U.S. citizen, complete Form N-400 to apply for naturalization. Visit USCIS.gov/N-400 for more information and instructions. What to do? Complete and sign your Form N-400. Get 2 passport-style photos taken if you reside outside the United States. Collect the necessary documents to demonstrate your eligibility for naturalization. Review your Form N-400 and supporting documents. Note: USCIS may ask for additional information if your application is incomplete. This will delay the processing of your application. Step 4. Submit Form N-400, Application for Naturalization. Submit your application, documents, and fees to USCIS. If you reside outside the United States, submit passport-style photographs with your application. Once you submit Form N-400 and get a receipt notice, you can check current processing times and the status of your application by visiting USCIS.gov. What to include? Form N-400 and biometric services fees, if applicable. Form N-648, medical certification for disability exceptions, if applicable. If you are seeking an exception to the English and/or civics requirement for naturalization because of a physical or developmental disability or a mental impairment, submit Form N-648 with your package. Any additional evidence demonstrating your eligibility for naturalization. Submit 2 passport-style photographs if you reside outside the United States. Refer to Form N-400 instructions for additional documentary requirements. Keep a copy of your completed Form N-400 and any supporting evidence for your records. You will be required to answer questions about your Form N-400 at your naturalization interview. Step 5. Go to the biometrics appointment, if applicable. USCIS requires applicants to be fingerprinted and photographed for the purpose of conducting Federal Bureau of Investigation (FBI) criminal background checks. All applicants must have background checks completed before USCIS will schedule an interview. What to do? Receive an appointment notice that will include your biometrics appointment date, time, and location. Arrive at the designated location at the scheduled time. Have biometrics taken. At a later date, you will receive an appointment notice for your naturalization interview. Step 6. Complete the interview. Once all the preliminary processes on your case are complete, USCIS will schedule an interview with you to complete the naturalization process. You must report to the USCIS office at the date and time on your appointment notice. Please bring the appointment notice with you. It is very important not to miss your interview. If you have to miss your interview, you should write to the office where your interview is to be conducted as soon as possible and ask to have your interview rescheduled. Rescheduling an interview may add several months to the naturalization process, so make all attempts to attend your original interview date. Note: you must notify U.S.CIS if you change your address after filing your Form N-400 within 10 days of your relocation by filing Form R-11, Change of Address, with U.S.CIS. For information on filing a change of address, go to the U.S.CIS website at uscis.gov/addresschange. You must notify U.S.CIS every time you change your address. Step 7. Application continued. The most common reasons for continuation are: you failed the English and/or civics test. U.S.CIS will schedule you to come back for another interview within 60 to 90 days of your first interview. U.S.CIS will only retest you on the part, English or civics, that you failed. U.S.CIS will deny your Form N-400 if you fail the tests a second time. The U.S.CIS officer determines you need to provide additional documents, evidence. U.S.CIS may ask you to submit additional documents by giving you Form N-14, request for additional information, documents or forms. You will need to provide the additional documentation requested to continue the naturalization process. You fail to provide U.S.CIS. Please like and subscribe and click the bell icon for latest upcoming videos. Step 8. Application denied. You will receive a notice from U.S.CIS explaining the reason for your Form N-400 denial. If you believe that U.S.CIS incorrectly denied your Form N-400, you may request a hearing to appeal this decision. What to do: the denial notice you receive will have instructions on how to appeal the U.S.CIS decision by filing Form N-336, Request for a Hearing on a Decision in Naturalization Proceedings. Visit uscis.gov/N-336 for more information. You must file Form N-336 with the appropriate fee within 30 days of the Form N-400 decision date. If a request for hearing is not filed within the time allowed, the denial decision is final. Step 9. Take the oath of allegiance to the United States. You are not a U.S. citizen until you take the oath of allegiance at a naturalization ceremony. The oath is administered by U.S.CIS at an administrative ceremony or by a judge in a judicial ceremony. A court has exclusive authority to conduct the ceremonies in certain U.S.CIS districts. You receive your certificate of naturalization after taking the oath of allegiance. What to do: complete the questionnaire Form N-445, Notice of Naturalization Oath Ceremony, report for your oath ceremony. Check in with U.S.CIS. A U.S.CIS officer will review your responses to Form N-445. Turn in your permanent resident card, take the oath of allegiance to become a U.S. citizen. Receive your certificate of naturalization and review it before leaving the ceremony site. Notify U.S.CIS of any corrections to your certificate at that time. Step 10. Understanding U.S. citizenship. Citizenship is the common thread that connects all Americans. Below is a list of some of the most important rights and responsibilities that all citizens, both Americans by birth and by choice, should exercise, honor, and respect. While some of these responsibilities are legally required of every citizen, all are important to ensure the continued vitality of our country and democracy. Rights: freedom to express yourself. Freedom to worship as you wish. Right to a prompt, fair trial by jury. Right to vote in elections for public officials. Right to apply for federal employment requiring U.S. citizenship. Right to run for elected office. Freedom to pursue life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Responsibilities: support and defend the U.S. Constitution. Stay informed of the issues affecting your community. Participate in the democratic process. Respect and obey federal, state, and local laws. Respect the rights, beliefs, and opinions of others. Participate in your local community. Pay income and other taxes honestly, and on time, to federal, state, and local authorities. Serve on a jury when called upon. Defend the country if the need should arise. Helpful resources. The decision to apply for U.S. citizenship is up to each individual. U.S.CIS has a variety of educational resources to help you prepare. You will find information on eligibility and testing, the application process, and study materials. You can also learn more about citizenship rights and responsibilities and find a free U.S.CIS information session in your area. U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services (U.S.CIS) is the government agency that oversees lawful immigration to the United States. USCIS.gov. The USCIS Citizenship Resource Center provides learners and applicants with a one-stop resource for locating citizenship preparation materials. USCIS.gov/citizenship. USCIS regularly holds free information sessions for the public. Topics covered at these sessions include naturalization eligibility requirements, the naturalization process, and the naturalization test. USCIS.gov/citizenship Sessions Form N400 Application for naturalization is the form you will use to apply for U.S. citizenship. USCIS.gov/N-400 If you believe you are already a U.S. citizen, determine if you are eligible to file Form N600 Application for Certificate of Citizenship or Form N600K Application for Citizenship and Issuance of Certificate. USCIS.gov/N-600 USCIS.gov/N-600K To update your address with USCIS, file Form R11 Change of Address. USCIS.gov/address change. Please like and subscribe and click the bell icon for latest upcoming videos.